Hi guys, welcome back to Running with China Quick Tips. Today we're going to talk about how do you know that your product is going to be legit to sell in the USA, or whatever country you're in. So this is kind of a basic intellectual property question. Does the product that you're sourcing from China infringe on any patents or trademarks or anything like that? So one of the questions we saw was, hey, my Chinese supplier knowingly supplied me with products that infringe on some other company's patent in the US. Now something to remember here is you cannot rely on your Chinese supplier to understand US patent regulations or trademarks, right? They're going to sell you a product, they don't care where you sell it, it's not their job, right? So you will be the importer of record in the US, meaning that when you bring those products into the US and you're doing that shipping and you're bringing it in, you are obligated for any safety problems, any defects that cause injury. Those will all be your responsibilities. So when we talk about IP in China, intellectual property, there are three basic things we discuss: patents, trademarks, and I guess that's about it. But patents and trademarks are the most important, right? So patent law in China is young and growing, and China is a first to file country, not a first to use country, meaning that somebody can take your product and file very quickly in China and get a trademark or a patent on that product. So you need to be very aware, right? So again, the question is, how do you know that your product is going to be legit to sell in the US? Your Chinese supplier will not know that. You need to take the initiative. You need to talk to a lawyer. You need to understand if your product is going to infringe on somebody else's patent or trademark. That's your responsibility. So you can find an English-speaking lawyer in China pretty easily. Lawyers are fairly inexpensive in China compared to the US or Europe. And they can do a basic background search for you and check and see if your patents infringe or are close to somebody else's product. And it's fairly inexpensive, I would say under $500. So it shouldn't be too difficult to figure out where your product is and does that infringe on somebody else's patent or trademark or design. But yeah, this is something that your Chinese supplier will not have any experience in and will not have any knowledge, and if they do, they're probably not sharing it with you. That's a good quick tip for today. If you guys want more tips, take a look down below this video, sign in for our mailing list, and join in and get up our top 8 sourcing mistakes from China that you're making right now. We'd love to have comments and questions. So thanks a lot.